And we're back.
That's like the hottest drop in. Like
I know.
It was by far. I'm like, I can feel that.
It's like 7 minutes. Yeah, I was like waiting. I'm like, oh, there's no point where this song really fades. I'm just gonna have to hit the button. Hey, friends, it's been a week. It's been a week since we've last gotten together. Jeremiah, what have you been up to in the last week?
I did some furniture shopping last weekend. That was exciting.
Ooh.
What are you looking for?
Yeah.
Well, so
you're a furniture expert on this because you did the
the shelves. Yeah,
bookcase?
I've been
shelves?
just upgrading all sorts of stuff. I found this couch, and I've always wanted a couch with recliners. So not only is the recliner powered, the headrest is powered, and the lumbar support is powered. I'm like, this is the best thing ever for old people. Like, I'm never getting out of this thing. And then the little remote has a little USB port. So I can just plug my phone in. I'm good to go.
You're never leaving.
Yeah. I'm gonna put a electronic keypad on my door and just give the number to delivery drivers. Just come in and give me my food.
Right, just bring it all the way in.
So I'll get that stuff in a couple of weeks. I'm pretty excited about that.
Pretty wild.
Nice.
Misha, what about you? How is the 17 yards of bustle and all? How's the
so you can see her in the corner there.
Yes.
There's like a bunch of ruffles on my butt now. So I did that. I'm in the middle of the corset cover and petticoat, which is another like 3 yards of fabric. It's like everything in this project is like, you need to start with 5 yards of fabric. I'm like, oh, that's a lot of fabric for people who don't sew. Just so like a shirt is usually like 1 yard. So
and these are square yards?
So the fabric is 45 inches wide and then yards. So.
Okay.
So yeah, it's all start with X amount of fabric, and like the one thing it's like, okay, this is like 2 inches too narrow. Is this gonna be an issue? Nah, it's gonna get ruffled anyway. It'll be fine. We're just gonna deal with it. It's awkward.
That's
and
a
it's
lot.
Like, okay, you got to use your back measurement for one part, but then you got to subtract that from your full measurement to figure out what side the front is, and it's just like
that's complex.
It is. It's kind of fun though. Then that, and let's see, my kid will be 14 on Saturday, so there's like birthday plans up.
Yeah.
And it's my mother's birthday is the same day as my kid's birthday. So it's like, and then my dad's birthday was last week, and my mother-in-law's birthday was the week before that, and my brother's birthday was the week before that. So we'll be done with birthdays for like a couple of months now. And it'll be fine.
Wow. All right, Matt J. I'm sorry I made you go last. You got to top that. What have you been up to the last week?
I got nothing. I got nothing. Like my kid's birthday was like several months ago, and he's over it, right? So I got nothing. I'm into the boring, non-sexy part of a Kickstarter, right? We got to deliver stuff, so that's where I'm at, right?
Now, are you mailing things out? Like you got the shipment and
no, so what'll happen is the PDFs will go out for lifted. Everyone's doing their surveys right now. This is my third Kickstarter, so this is always for me the disheartening part. For the sake of numbers, if you got 100 folks, 60 people do the surveys. I don't know, 10 of them, and these are surveys that say this is my correct address. This is my email. So it's not
very simple survey.
Yeah,
I missed that one about the buses leaving. I missed that one, but I think got the rest of the survey and nailed it.
So
we did our fulfillment, and we still have people who haven't answered the survey. I'm like,
right. So that always perplexes me. The other thing is the rewards. So some of the rewards I did was running champions for folks, right?
Right.
And some of those folks were in for a couple $100, right? And I've got a handful of folks that never showed up, no nothing. And I've reached out 2 or 3 times to say, hey, right? And so what do I do now, right? I don't, but yeah, I'm in that part. Smart Press is doing all the printing, and they're local.
Cool.
So they've got a pretty quick turnaround. And it's a zine, so it's not. It's like 48 pages, so it's not. Actually, it might be a little more than that. Yeah, I think the PDF
when I get it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think the PDF is different than the actual printed zine. I will wait to see if I get heat for what I did. I might. But the PDF is interactive. When you open it up, right, you can look at stuff. It's made to be like data files, and the data files has hashtags at the bottom, and you can click a hashtag, and it takes you to that.
Oh, nice,
topic,
nice little
whatever.
hyperlinking.
I can't do
That's
that.
nice.
Yes, I can't do that with the print, right?
Not
So the
yet.
print- right. So it has to have a different layout. So it has a different layout. The pages are not going to match. And so I will see if I get if the mob and the pitchforks show up for that. Right.
We'll find out.
Right.
Now I'm wishing I back for physical. I know we were two different products. You should have advertised that.
I think I said one was going to be interactive and the other one was not. I didn't know there were going to be two different layouts until late in the project. I had no idea. So
Cool.
Now you know.
For the last week, Major League Baseball's canceled the first two series of games.
Yeah. I was thinking of you when I saw that.
It's sad. It's a sad thing, but I hope that the baseball that comes out on the other side is a better product. But it's been weird because I'm part of a Discord for people who support this baseball, Major League Baseball, but baseball related podcast. And I've watched as new channels have been added to the Discord about the NPB, which is Japanese Professional League, and KBO, which is Korean Baseball Organization, and CBPL, which is in Taiwan, and Indie Ball and Banana Ball. All these other channels for like baseball actually being played is what the subcategory is. There's some bitter MLB fans on that Discord, my friends.
I bet,
So
man.
for those of us who don't follow baseball, what's going on?
Short version, the contract between the union and the owners was set to expire. And when it expired, the owners, in a preventative measure, have locked out the players so that they couldn't strike in the middle of the season. And the first two series, like, it's usually 3 to 4 games of two teams playing each other of the opening of this year's season have been canceled
Gotcha.
because they do not have an agreement yet.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So labor dispute.
Labor disputes, yeah.
Yeah, I could have gone with labor dispute, but I decided to use more words.
Fine.
Labor
The
dispute.
GM is stalling. He's stalling.
No, I'm not stalling. I really want to get into this. I just got to start talking about baseball. So since I've been accused of stalling, let's jump right in.
I was teasing.
I'm not upset. I'm not upset.
Quick, shoot Creek down before he gets to the space station. You got this, and you'll be fine.
Yoon and Quartz have just seen, and you heard the sound effects, so your characters realize what we know. And Quartz says, that's not good. We're going to tell him?
Yes. Can we have two? This is Jay asking the GM. Can I have two conversations from this ship? I want to bring my teammates up to speed, but I also want to hail Creek. But I don't want him to hear the other conversation.
Okay. Yes, absolutely. Who would you reach out to first?
Creek first, if timing matters.
Sure, absolutely.
All right.
So you hail Creek,
Right.
and I think like the call goes on for a little bit before he answers, but finally he comes through. What is it, Stringer Bell?
Man, I'm glad you're in the system. We're having some trouble apprehending. What's her name again? Lantra. We kind of got a standoff. You can help us make the difference here. We're down on the planet. I'm gonna send you my coordinates.
That is a very clever play. Let us
Nice.
see if Yoon is able to manipulate someone.
Ooh. I have
Oh, dear.
Yes.
You have.
I might have to reframe what I just said. If the GM
If you want to be
do
able to
that.
roll tough instead.
Yes. Yes, I might have to reframe that. How I said that.
Okay. How do you want to reframe it?
Oh, I should have thought about that first.
I think you got to let it ride, my friend.
Yeah, I think you're
You
right.
got plus
I think you're
one
right.
sharp anyway.
Yeah.
It's
I
fine.
think you're right.
All right. Give it socket to me. No, it's not sharp. Sorry, it's charm. Your charm is flat. So you're
Yep, it's flat. All right, here we go. I'm fine. Quartz can help me.
All right.
Oh,
That's
that wasn't horrible.
That's a middling
Yeah.
thing. I think he says all right. Drop a ping where she's located. I'll take care
for
of
sure. Does he say it like that? I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
And I'll say, I'll drop the ping, but we're taking her in alive. And we're on the planet, right?
Is you and Quartz on the planet? Or are you up in the Stringer Bell so you could be the getaway? I thought you were the getaway driver.
So we're orbiting the planet?
They're on the so Raxu and Azur are currently on the space station.
Right.
I thought the Stringer Bell was up in space because I thought that you were the backup. If you
I'm
want to
good with
be on
that. No,
planet,
I'm good with that. No, I'm good with that.
Okay.
But they were on the planet at some point.
They Azur and Raxu on the planet at some point. Yes,
Yes. I give him those coordinates. I ping him those coordinates.
the space for it. Okay,
Right.
cool. He will remember that. We have the Creek McCall will remember that.
Yes.
And
I will
he
remember this.
zips away in his sleek little Corvette, heading to the planet. You have bought yourself a little time.
Right.
Now you may make a call to Azur and Raxu as Azur's folding a particular robe. No.
Right. And I will say, y'all gonna have to step on it. Creek is here, and I bought a little time.
Oh no.
Not a lot. He's gonna be pissed.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can go make a scene in the bar.
And I'd like to position the Stringer Bell for when he comes up off the planet, just in case. This might be a fight.
It might be a fight.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. There's weapons on there. It's fine.
The Stringer Bell is no slouch in a fight. She's
How much of a scene do we want to make in said bar? She looks at this robe.
Oh. I mean, I imagine opening up part of my little flak vest, and I've just got a small bandolier of stun grenades. I was like, however we want to play it.
Why do you always jump straight to violence? Seriously.
They're stun grenades. They're stun grenades.
It's still violent.
It would be more violent if they were conscious and actively resisting.
Yes, but if we go to the bar and stun her, people are going to look at us funny.
They have an effective radius. Just the whole bar. Everybody unconscious.
That's when you hear the chime and the door open.
Oh shit! I'm gonna dive behind the bed by the little hollow projector.
Dive behind the bed. Azur, so Raxu's ducking out of here. Azur, what do you do?
I'm pulling on the robe.
Nice. So you're pulling on the robe as you see Blue Twillick. She looks like the pictures you've seen of Lantritan. She is making out with a guy. Evidently he had just kind of slapped at the data at the entry button. The door opened up and she's pulling him into the room. Has not seen you guys yet.
I wait for the door to close.
Door closes and she says, "Okay, let's get something to." She sees you.
Darling, I didn't know you were going to bring home such a strapping specimen.
I don't remember you. And she pulls out a holdout blaster pistol.
Now, dear, is that any way to treat your wife?
What? Lady,
Oh, now you're going to
got-
pretend you don't know who I am?
There's not a stun setting on this, she says as she aims the pistol at you.
So you're going to shoot your wife. Oh, sure. I see how it is. No, it's fine.
The guy's like, whoa, hey, I'm cool with that.
Hey, you remember our first session, and you were at the bar, and you were talking to that other alien, and she was about to shoot you,
Yeah.
and we had a code word. Do you remember what that code word was?
No.
I don't either.
The character does?
Oh man, I was
The
hoping you
player
did.
doesn't.
It was like a place name.
Budapest.
Right, you might remember Budapest. Yeah,
I remember that, but I don't remember the word.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
It's like,
Yeah.
I'm imagining like Raksu behind the bed. He doesn't really have eyes on the situation, but he's kind of slowly. He's got his hand in his vest, getting his hand on it. But as soon as he realizes that Lantra is like pointing a weapon at Azure, he's gonna yell that out and hope that Azure ducks and just
Yeah.
Take him down.
lob
Do
the
it,
stun grenade
Raksu.
out. Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Now, as a reminder, with take them down, you're rolling plus tough, unless in your head you're more. It's more important to protect Azure than you be rolling to protect someone.
Oh, that's a good point.
I think by now you know I can handle myself. I hope.
Yeah, I think my primary goal in this situation is to take care of Lantra. Because
Okay.
yeah.
And then per the move, take them down. Remember, most blasters have a short range stun setting. You'll be rolling plus tough.
Yep.
And do you set that to stun or?
No,
you
I've
go
got
blaster?
stun grenades.
Okay, but you're not throwing a stun grenade, right? You're shooting.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is like I kind of yell out our safe word and lob the grenade out with the assumption that Azure's going
Okay.
like she did at the bar.
All right. Remember the tags:
Yeah.
0 harm,
Stun, close,
Stun.
and area. Yeah.
close, and area. So,
So I'm hoping I roll well and Azure doesn't get caught in the area.
7 to 9, Azure's probably caught.
Yeah, probably. Okay. Where's my roll tab? There we go. Kick some ass. Here we go. Got a 9.
Ooh, a 9. Do you want to call for 8? Or are you gonna take Azure?
Can
stun
I
as-
use
Ooh, you've got your
my
luck
there's no
thing.
such thing as luck?
You certainly could do that. There's no such thing as luck. The Force guides your actions. Roll plus tech.
All right, I got 8, so I have 1.
So the
hold,
9, you
that's
have one
Yep.
hold. You're going to use that hold to give
Yep.
him a +1.
Yep.
Hey,
Fantastic. On a 10 plus,
look at us being
that-
a team.
stun grenade drops right at her feet.
Boom.
It's a 10, and so it's a 10 plus on take them down. You do
Yeah.
have an extra choice.
Yeah.
Do you want to gain the advantage? Take +1 forward. Terrible harm. It doesn't make much sense. Suffer less harm because you are going to.
Because she's probably going to get a shot off, right?
Yes, she's probably going to get a shot off, or you force them where you want them. What would you like to choose?
So I'm imagining because her and the guy are just right on top of each other, right?
Uh-huh.
So
He did take a step back when she drew the blaster pistol, but he's near. He will probably be affected by this. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So as long as both of them get knocked out by the stun grenade, yeah, let's go with suffer less harm. Like I stay real close behind the bed. Like I just barely peek up to.
Nice. So you toss the thing, it goes off, and she fires, and you just barely duck out of the way. You take less harm.
Yep.
It's a holdout blaster, so it's 2 harm.
Yep.
I don't know. Do you have armor on?
I've got a flak vest.
Okay, so with the flak vest and the suffer less harm, it's a thing where it hits the flak vest, it burns a little bit, but you're good to go.
That's fine. Yeah, got a little
Then-
singe spot.
Whoa! The stun grenade goes off. We see the blue concentric circles, and she and the guy drop.
Perfect. Well, let's get her back to the hangar.
And I think Azura, it's like one of those where the circles are just like right by your nose, like just you were barely out of range. Yeah,
just tickles just a little bit.
your nose is buzzy. Yeah. There is Lantertan, your quarry. There is some other guy who, by the way, Rexu, now that you get a good look at him,
Is he in that picture?
he's Corporal Suit Render, another member of the Monka Cats.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, we could just leave him here, and then
I see no reason to take him.
I'm open to ideas on how we get her to the hangar.
Mm-hmm.
We could try the drunk maneuver.
Oh, just kind of.
One arm. Don't mind her friend. She's a little tipsy. It's fine.
We'll do the weekend at Bernie's maneuver.
Yep.
You beat me to it. I was gonna type it.
I'm good with
Weekend
that.
at Bernie's maneuver.
yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I think you've made a plan.
It's because we had a few minutes in the room as we were kind of checking things out. Is there like a little mini bar or anything?
Of course, there's a mini bar.
I'll just
Splash
grab
the
it,
water.
like do some splashing.
So she smells like she's a little drunk.
Yeah, exactly.
Totally. You douse her.
Yep, perfect.
She smells like a wine factory. That is totally a thing. It sounds like a plan about manipulating and lying. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Raxu, I
sounds
think
about right.
you're rolling plus
Um,
charm.
Well,
Let's
I think
see.
it was Azur's idea to do the drunk.
Oh, it was. You just made the Weekend at Bernie joke, so
I made
that's
the
pretty
Weekend at
clever, Azure. All right. Is it supported by plenty of resources and people? It's just the two of y'all. I'm sorry, no.
Probably not plenty.
Basing the plan on accurate and current information.
Ish.
I mean, we know where we're going, but
Yes.
Do you even know how you're getting off the ship? I think
Taking her-
there's a no on
yeah,
that one.
my plan is we're making our way to the tailhead
Head tail. Yeah.
or the head tail. Yeah.
There is not significant dissent on what plan to follow. Significant opposition that would interfere with the plan.
I mean, we haven't
what
raised
is-
any alarms yet, so
You haven't raised any alarms. That's true. I'm going to say at this point that I'll agree with you. There is not significant opposition that would interfere with the plan at this moment.
perfect.
So then, what are we looking at? A total of +1 then?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. And then you get to add your charm. So you're rolling what? +3? Oh,
Yeah.
this is going to go swimmingly. No problem. Oh, no. Wait, your charms are +1. Well, I made you 2 charming. So it actually is +2, which means you only get a 12.
Oh, no, only a
Oh,
12. Yeah, not that.
dang it. All right. So we have. Oh, okay. I got to see. Each of you get one moment in the Weekend at Bernie's plan, heading out of the quarters, the nice suite, and making your way to the hangar. Each of you get a moment that happens that we see during this trail.
Mhm.
Who wants to go first? Who has their exciting moment? It could be funny, it could be tense. It's really up to you.
The first thing that popped into my head is to play along as if I or we are also drunk, just not as much. So I
Yeah,
can
okay.
imagine Raxu kind of having a glass of something and drunkenly singing something as we're kind of hobbling down corridors with Lantra hanging between us.
Yeah, I think Azura has the bottle. And is still wearing the robe because I'm keeping this bloody robe, damn it. And is like she doesn't quite know the song that he's singing, but she's singing along.
Trying to harmonize a little bit. It's probably some Katarn Commando drinking song.
Yeah, like a rebel
Yeah.
fight song kind of
Some,
thing.
something.
Oh, that's
So-
great. The two of you drunkenly stagger into the hangar, and this is 12, So, Azure, what is it that you say to the two engineers / mechanics who are busy adding some bling to the head tail?
It looks beautiful, guys. It's even better than we imagined.
You don't think it's tacky? I think it's a little too much.
I mean, look.
She's not awake, right? She's passed out again.
Again, yeah. Here, you should try some. This was really good. And she hands them the bottle. We're gonna go like see if we can put her to bed a little, and take her for a spin. It'll be fun.
And one of the engineers says to the other, "You know what time it is? Looks like it's break time." And they take the bottle and head off, and the two of you sneak Lunchton in, and yeah, you see there's like a brand new bed, like the tags are still on it, and
does it have the do not rip off under penalty of death tags? Because I'm ripping that bad boy off.
You are such a rebel.
I am.
Such a rebel, Dottie. Okay, cool. So, yeah, Yoon, you're in the Stringer Bell. What kind of update do you give to Yoon on your progress once you guys hit the hangar?
I imagine probably before we get to the hangar proper, like I would give him a heads up that, hey, we've got the package. So I don't know how secure this line is. Hey, we've got the package. We could maybe use a little distraction. We might be coming out hot just to keep some eyes off us.
No, I copy that. My thought is to run interference while
basically
you head for the hills.
Can do.
Because in my head, if Creek sees this is Jay the player. If Creek sees the head tail ship, he's going for it, right? So he doesn't know who's on it. He's just going to assume, right?
Mm-hmm. It'd be a fair assumption too. I mean,
right.
Yeah.
So my job is to keep him busy or blow him up before he can harm the ship.
Oh my gosh, that is scary.
Right. This
Raxu.
is you. He's a stormtrooper.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what you do. You're good at this.
Can we have a rendezvous point that we both would know of nearby?
Do you really want to rendezvous in this sector with Creek?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Not here, not in this sector, but like a rendezvous point that we would always meet back at, kind of thing, like as a group.
Maybe
if you guys feel like it makes sense that you.
Yeah, I was just thinking we go back to the Rock, right?
Okay.
My thought is if we don't, right, we're either fighting Creek all the way back or to wherever, right?
Yeah.
Or right, this is his last stand, and then we just go back to the Rock.
Yeah.
Or he's badass and
kills us all.
right, and then he's going back to the Rock, right?
One way or another.
The Raxu, you get in the head tail.
Yep.
There's like a pair of Sabak dice hanging down from it, but
nice.
But there's like little gems in it, so they like shine just a little bit. It's kind of annoying. Looks cooler than it was actually.
Well,
you pull the head tail out, and that is when the Stringer Bell, you're near enough. You see Creek's ship come up like fast from the planet. He has realized what's going on. Do you wish to protect them as he's going to start firing on head tail nowish?
Yes.
All right. He is not Imperial, but you are protecting someone.
Yes.
So you get to roll plus tough, and you're doing it with your ship, the Stringer Bell.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. I have to make sure. Yes, my ship is still +2, and I'm not hurt yet, am I?
You're not hurt.
Dang
tough
it.
is +2. Yeah.
Have Quartz punch you if you want.
Punch me, Quartz.
Punch me. All right.
You're flying the ship, you idiot. Oh man, nice. So on
you, the ace pilot.
On a 7+, you protect them okay. On 10+, you get to choose an extra. You suffer little harm.
Mhm.
All impending danger is now focused on you. Inflict harm on the enemy, or you hold the enemy back. What do you choose?
I hold the enemy back, and
One choice.
oh, gotcha. Choose next.
No, and then.
Huh? Say what? Huh?
There's a quote from a movie. Sorry.
No end.
Dude.
Oh, sorry.
No, and then. It's a
No.
dude who stole my car. It's a great bad movie. It's not great, but I love it.
It's not great.
It's not great at all. It's not great. Sweet. So Raxu, the head tail, you guys pull out. Some music starts playing as you're flying. It's like this bass, boom, boom, boom. It's like a Star Warsy "Whoomp There It Is" song of some kind. That's just playing. Everything
I'm like
runs-
trying to find where the frick
There's
the
speakers
controls
under
are.
the deck plates. Just feel
Nice.
everything kind of.
Does it have like a light kit? Like
Yeah,
under-
it's got little light stuff going on.
She's doing it.
God.
whatever.
She's really proud. This is why she's not
Yep.
getting rid of the head tail, guys. And you guys are moving to plot in a course to light speed when, you hear the Sith music in the background as Creek Macaw comes in. And he's just immediately opening up on you guys. But you sweep in
Nice.
and you're holding the enemy back, right? So you're going to take some. And again, we're doing it on ship scale, so the Stringer Bell is going to take a hit.
Mhm.
Do you wish to take the hit to one of your upgrades, like stealth or weaponry?
Oh.
I want to make a roll to resist.
Nope. Your roll to resist was protecting them, and choosing an extra, you've held him back. They're going to get to light speed. You did exactly what you wanted. There's
Right.
just a price to pay for the Stringer Bell.
Don't I get to roll resolve to resist?
That is not. If you want to jump over to Tuesdays or something and play Blaze in the Dark, you can.
Play some scum and villainy.
John Nittner would be happy to bring you in, I'm sure. I don't know. You should work it out with him, but there's no resist roll in this game. Sorry. When a
All right,
GM says a
we
thing, it
will-
actually happens in this game.
We will lose. You know that's live, right? We're not gonna be able to cut that out, right? That's in there.
Well, yes, it is.
I know what I said.
We will lose stealth
Okay.
Makes sense.
because I'm gonna light this fool up.
Nice. And Raxu, you can get out of here. You can jump to jump to light speed, engage hyperspace engines, and head to the rock. Unless you
I-
want to circle back and help out your good buddy Yun, because you just heard the Stringer Bell get lit up.
Yeah. I mean, the head tail's pretty decked out, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm torn. I mean, I guess if something happens to the Stringer Bell, we've got this ship now. We can rip all this crap out.
Especially that freaking
When you
music.
put your
Oh my
hand on my
God.
hip and say, "We did, we did, we did."
Damn it.
Right, but it's in some alien language they're singing, right?
Mhm.
It's like high pitched and a little squeaky.
Nice.
Oh,
It looks like Raxu's torn. Do you have any input to throw this way to convince him one way or the other?
Yeah, I'm probably like we've got like, a few seconds to make a decision. Do we help him out, or do we get the quarry back and assume that he can hold his own? My instinct is to go.
I think mine is too, because
Okay.
my
Okay,
instinct
that'll
is
be fine.
Creek is not going to bother with dealing with him as long as we are away. Because
That's kind of my hope too.
yeah,
Like, because once he sees us jump to hyperspeed, he knows where we're going.
yeah.
Right.
So he may just give up on you. Yeah. So I think I punch it. Like,
Okay.
get back to the rock as fast as possible.
All right. So you go ahead and decide to do the jump to hyperspace.
Nice.
And you leave him behind. And that's when Quartz says, "You're not going to kill Azur and Raxu, are you?" And he has like this smile, like he knows he's messing with you. He's not at all scared by Scary Creek and his ship, which is some synonym for monstrous.
Right. I tell him, dude, get on the turrets. Get on the turrets.
All right. You bet. Like, kisses the turret like readout thing before he steps in and puts on the headset.
Nice.
And I think you were hoping to deal some damage to Creek Macaw. Is that what you were going to do?
Yeah. It's time to kick some creek.
All right. It sounds like you want to take him down.
Yes.
And I'll just tell you at this point, he's seen his quarry go. If you fail right here, he's just going to jump to hyperspace and not worry about you.
Nice.
Which
That's
means
what I'm hoping.
I'm giving you a +1 on this because he's relying upon his shields.
Right.
Unfortunately, Course did not punch you in the nose. So you're rolling +3.
+3 it is. Oh
man, those dice were not happy with you today.
But I get to blame it on Quartz because he's on the guns.
He is on the guns. And he says, "Oh man, this is like 2% off. It's like 2 ticks off, man. What's up with this?" Okay, so on a 7+, you guys inflict harm on each other. Amount of harm is based on established dangers in the game. So yeah, you inflict the harm rating of your weapon. What system of Creeks do you wish to take out? His weapons, which means you'll take no harm back.
Mm-hmm.
His shields, which means that while he may get to hyperspace when he gets on the other side, he's not going to have any defenses.
Right.
Or you could take out his engines. Or something else. If there's another system that you were targeting, you and Quartz.
That's so hard.
I know.
My thought is if it's his engines, he's not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Engines.
Nice. So you
Nice.
and you see the first engine kind of go as one of those twin engines in the back of it, sleek, like obelisk looking thing. And you take out the first engine, and before you are able to, and we'll say that the turret takes out the first engine, you've got some forward lasers that you're using, turbo lasers, to try to take out the secondary engine. And he turns his guns on you and lights up the Stringer Bell. And the Stringer Bell will take some harm to your weaponry. She already looks scarred for a look, so you don't have to worry about that. But you were able to take those engines out, and a couple of your systems are blinking. Some warning signals are blaring, and Quartz has to climb out of the turret bay, like that little thing, because it's like venting to space, and he closes the hatch. And he's like, "Well, I hope we have cutlery in the galley, man."
I punch it. We're out of there.
Boom, and you jump to hyperspace as well, and you guys leave him behind.
That's right.
Angry Creek Macaw.
Yes.
So because hyperspace always moves at the speed of plot, I'm curious, Raxu, is there anything you wanted to do while in hyperspace?
At some point, once we get up to speed, I'm gonna secure Lantern better.
So putting binders on or something, that kind of thing?
Yeah, like cuffs of some sort, or yeah.
Do you have your own cuffs, or do you use her fuzzy cuffs that she happened to have?
There's no way
hanging above the bed.
Yeah, those aren't actually, gonna hold. Like anybody can break the fuzzy ones. So
it's true.
How about some fuzzy carbonite?
Does she have carbonite on this thing?
Right.
No.
Carbonite.
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, I'll find belts, strap, something to secure it with. Yeah.
I'm probably just looking around and getting familiar with our new ship.
The headtail's not bad.
Did you figure
may
out how
have-
to turn off that god awful noise?
The Sith music.
Oh man. So yeah, I think at one point Lantra will you're securing her, you feel relatively, and then she says, "You're not my wife, you're just a stupid bounty hunter."
Wow, you're smarter than you look.
Opens her eyes. You know this is my death sentence.
No. You have friends. They're already putting a plan to get you out of there. However, if I'd left you there, you'd already be dead. So you should thank me.
No, I don't think I'm gonna.
Fair.
I'm gonna.
And I think we do a scene wipe with you guys coming out of hyperspace. And when you come out of hyperspace, you see the rock ahead, and you and then finally the Stringer Bell come in, dock.
Oh, thank goodness.
Looks a little worse for wear, but it comes in.
Yeah, she
Limps into port.
the Stringer Bell, she looks a little rough. There's some kind of that Millennium Falcon losing the dish, the satellite dish moment going on for her. She's got some scars.
My God, you should see the other guy though.
I mean, we're probably not done with him, so you know.
What is he still alive?
His ship's not going anywhere for a while. He's got to work that out. But,
Well, I mean, he's at a shipyard, so that shouldn't be too hard.
but if
By
he
the
comes
time-
back,
Yeah.
it's his own fault, right?
By the time he gets back, this whole situation will be wrapped up. So maybe he'll
Right.
calm
One
down.
can only hope. So, should we dock and take her to Jorgo?
Yeah.
Done deal.
Yeah. Let's get this handoff done.
All right. So we cut to the sleek look of the casino. All the Gamorreans lead you in, and you parade Lantraton in, and you go to the back room where Jorgo waits you, and he's in his chair, right? He doesn't sit on a palanquin. He's
I am impressed. After the stunt the three of you pulled before you left, well, I didn't expect to see her.
What's done?
You don't remember how offensive you were.
In my defense, I was drunk.
That is
Don't look at me.
not a very good defense.
You caught me on a bad day. I just got in bad news. I was a little tipsy. I was a lot tipsy. Let's be honest.
Well, you did the job.
We did?
You'll get paid. Turnaround was pretty quick, too.
Does that mean a bonus?
Of course it does. I like to keep people who do jobs well happy.
And Creek,
9 creds. Leave her with me,
Done.
and whatever you want tonight at the casino, it's on the house. Knock yourselves out.
We're gonna turn it up.
turn it out. For what?
and the Gamorreans come and they lead.
I'll probably as we're kind of like wrapping up. I'll probably say like, I don't know where you're at with Creek, but if you care to know, he's stranded back in the Chardan system.
Is he? And why is he back there and stranded?
Self-defense.
Well, the stranded part is self-defense. The him being there as he was chasing us. Well, he was chasing her.
I'll have to have a conversation with my major domo about that.
That's a big word for a hut. Conversation. That's my inside voice.
I'm gonna say that out loud.
Good work tonight. Enjoy yourselves and go ahead and get drunk again. I won't be calling on you. Not tonight.
Excellent.
Good to know.
Good deal.
So,
So you said 9 creds.
Yeah.
So we do the same thing we usually do. Go ahead and put 3 directly to the upkeep of the ship.
Well, here's the question. So we have 2 ships now, right?
Right.
I'm
have
assuming
2
we're not planning on keeping 2 ships.
Probably not.
So
That's
which
true.
ship are we keeping?
So yeah. So I had the same thought. But my thought was because the Stringer Bell is financed,
Right.
and I feel more of a connection to the Stringer Bell. So my thought is, we make use of this other ship to fully own the Stringer Bell and hopefully repair whatever damage has been done. Hopefully it'll cover all that.
Okay,
That's-
we're all on the
that's
same
my
page.
thought. Okay.
I'm good with that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd rather the Stringer Bell than that
Okay.
monstrosity.
Yeah,
okay,
'cause
so you put
it
the
makes
head
these
tail
Weird noises.
on the market with
Yeah.
a plan of taking care of the financing and having the
Yeah.
Stringer Bell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or even like giving it directly to, because we never really talked about who we financed it from or whatever, but yeah.
Yeah.
Take care of all that.
Cool. We'll handle that off screen. That
Cool.
works perfectly fine for me.
Awesome.
Woohoo! I like it. Get that
Nice.
monkey off our back.
Yeah.
Yeah, no longer financed. You own it free and clear.
Woohoo.
Is the point when somebody might want to go from I'm not here long to hey, we've got our ship, it's ours.
That's right.
Now that he's
Well, I've
selling
got a
shares
share
of
in it now. Yeah.
You do have
Yeah.
a share in it for now.
I'm not giving up my
Uh,
room. The boat that sailed a long time ago.
So, as we finish up here, you guys have a few downtime scenes. Anything you want to do while you're back here on the rock before we close up for the evening?
I feel like nothing that's going to be quick because I assume we might want to do some actual scenes because I would probably put something towards my drive. So I don't know if we want to
Yeah.
play any of that out tonight or not.
Okay, well, just give me your intentions and we'll lead with that. So you wanted to pay towards your drive
Yep.
for
And then
Raksu.
and then I'll probably I'm 1 XP away, so I'll probably put a credit into that to take an advancement of some sort.
Okay, cool. Those sound great. We'll open up with a drive scene for you. What about for you, and what's your intentions?
I don't know. I for sure have decided I am not paying Gavin.
Mm-hmm. That seems smart. It's 8 cred.
Yeah, I'm not paying Gavin, but I need him to come around so I can close that loop.
Okay, so you're gonna have a drive scene then, and we'll see how that goes.
I'm good with that.
All right, and that way you can just pay some creds towards your drive, which will mechanically help you, and will story-wise, narratively, have that at the top of the next session as well. What about
Cool.
it for Azure?
So does that mean you gave the 6 cred back to Galen?
I did.
Okay.
I did. Yeah.
So Quartz is like, oh, so you're not going to go off on this full errand? You stick
Well,
around?
I am. I'm not. I'm not gonna try to take the shortcut.
Okay.
I'm gonna grind a little bit, level up, and then I'm going after the big boss. I've been playing Elden Ring, and I die a lot, and so I'm gonna grind up a little bit first.
Not sure what any of that means.
But I give him back the 6 credits.
Yeah, that's what he wants to hear. Awesome. What about Azure? What are your
she's
plans?
gonna let Janal know that Lantra's here and give him the contact info for Alyssa? Not Alyssa. What's her name?
No, it's Lissa.
Lissa. Yeah.
The new one,
Delsty.
yeah.
Yep, Lissa Delsty, so she can set up with Monka Cats to free them, and then maybe there'll be a brand new
Not
hunt.
my problem.
That's awesome. That is cool. I want to see that. I want to see that on screen. So we'll open with that if that's cool with you guys.
No, that is awesome. Yeah.
That is exciting. Well, let's go ahead and close things out for this session. It should be. If people want to follow you in your gaming endeavors, what's the best way that they can?
Easiest place to find me is Twitter. I'm BG Gameworks there, or at my website, blackroomgameworks.com. Yeah.
Awesome. Jeremiah, where can people find you?
Also on Twitter at pseudo idiot.
And then Matt J.
Twitter for 3, MadJ0 on Twitter.
Awesome. And then we'll make it all 4 as I am at ORKLORD. You can follow me there. I tweet once a week. Maybe.
Yeah, basically.
I don't follow many people either. So I go to Twitter and it's like, oh, I saw that tweet 2 days ago. It's very funny. My Twitter is not like anybody else's Twitter. Thank you guys so much for playing. Thanks for everybody who's been watching. And we will see you in a week. We are coming near the end of our Bounty of the Week run. We'll be running something new after that, but stay tuned because we're going to be having some payoffs or some moves that bring things to a close. And one of my favorite parts of the Bounty of the Week mechanics. So excited for that. Thanks again, everybody, and have a great night.